Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody had a blessed day and they're home relaxing. And yeah. So, have you heard of the ancient city Babylon? In the Bible days, it symbolized evil and wickedness. And like Sodom and Gomorrah, it had to be destroyed. Whenever you try to do something against God, it's not going to work. Back in the Bible days, the people that were there usually got their punishment immediately. So when God says the wages of sin is death, back then you that was your punishment. If God says strikes you down, then that's it. Today, he doesn't strike us down, but because he gives us free reign to follow him or not. But it seems like to me that Babylon here has just gotten out of control. We don't have anything to be proud of. We don't have anything to share with anybody. It's just get, and if you don't get it, too bad. So one of the stories of Babylon, they thought they were going to be smarter than God and try to build a tower tall enough. Well, they were trying to get it to heaven, but tall enough that if a flood came, it wouldn't harm them or they wouldn't drown. So, of course, God destroyed that. And then as he destroyed it by making them all talk different languages so they didn't understand each other. And then they just all spread it out different places and never came together again. So today's Babylon is now Iraq. But we're talking about the Babylon here where we're at, where we're always trying to decide or trying to go against God and do it our way, or think we're doing it our way. And it's nothing but wicked city, and the government and their laws, and they try to make up laws like God is just a myth. People don't really put God in anything. You have to argue to get any law passed, or we don't want prayer in the school, but you can put that flag up. So yeah, we have turned into Babylon. So what is God's punishment for our Babylon? He hasn't destroyed us. We're still here. So what do we think that our punishment should be? I don't think that God would destroy our new Babylon, because there are people here that are following God, or just being a good person and doing what they know is right. So God is prolonging him coming back so that everyone can be saved. Everyone who wants to be saved will be saved. And then when it's over and the winds blow, then he said it is done. And then everyone who is sinning will sin, and everyone who's good and righteous will go to heaven. You don't have a chance to say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, or please forgive me. Then it would be too late. We've been watching the news lately about different things, and the most thing that comes on is just the evil things. We're finding out what some of the Hollywood stars have been doing in the background, and I'm shocked, because I would never think of some of the stuff that we're told that they're doing. I would never think that would go on anywhere. I'm just, so what they're telling us now is that, some of them indulged in acts that go against nature, and just everything is trickling down. The more each day another name is added, it's just trickling down. So God says the love of money is the root of all evil. He didn't say money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. People will do anything to get it. They would steal, kill, do anything to get their hands on money. We're watching the trial, Dolph trial, and one of the guys that was participated in the act of unaliving Dolph. He only received $800. Now I know they're saying that it was supposed to get 100,000, but they didn't. But who says what price of life of someone's life is? But for you to take someone's life so that they're not here anymore, they'll never see their family will never see them, their kids, for money that you're probably going to spend on some tennis shoes, and I'm using the men because I don't normally hear about women killing for money, but I'm sure they do, because they can take out a life insurance policy and then they'll do it that way. But I'm just saying, to go out in the street and gun down somebody for some money. And I always wonder what they think in the days before. So do they really think that they're going to get away with it? I mean, today with all our technology and cameras, and they're everywhere, they can solve a crime in 30 minutes. So does money have you a hold on you that bad that you would kill someone and possibly go to prison for the rest of your life? You're not going to be able to spend $800, $500. Where's the love for our people? Where's the love for humankind, that you can just look at somebody and just shoot them 50 times? I don't understand it, and maybe it's not for me to understand, but it seems like a lot of people are standing up for the devil, because the devil promises he can do things too. He can promise money and riches and power, which seems to be what everybody is wanting, and so they don't think about the consequences or what's going to happen later on. They just want to have that money. In today's Babylon, you are judged by your accomplishments, how much money you have, where you stand in the, where are you at in our little, I can't think of the word. Are you above the poverty line? Are you above being average? Are you below? And that's how we decide who is better and who is not. So since people with money get treated better, I seen Sexy Red. She I don't know if she got a new car. I don't even know what car that was. It sounded pretty fast. She was doing I don't know what in a neighborhood with houses and kids, and she got pulled over. And when he found out who she was, he told her she could go. She wasn't getting a ticket. She wasn't going to jail. They weren't impounding her car or anything. She can go. And that's the price of, money, prestige, power, so that's why they think that they can do stuff and not be held accountable for it. Which is horrible, because if what they say is true, kids have been traumatized, have been used for whatever these adults wanted to use them for, and they didn't think they had anyone that they can go to, because it seemed like all the adults were doing it. And so now they have grown up, and some of them are just confused. And I really feel for Justin Bieber. That's who I really feel for, because they took when he first came out, he was so happy and just, I don't know, but now he looks like the shell of a man. Every other day he's crying. He can't even enjoy the fact that he just has a baby. His wife just had a baby, because he's still dealing with the pain and the evil that these people put on him, just because they can. No other reason, but we got money, I got money, and I can do whatever I want. So I often wonder, if you're so rich and you've done so much, you've done everything that you can possibly do, what does your mind go to? I'm going to do something other people haven't done, because I'm bored with everything else I've been doing. Does your mind just turn? I didn't know. When did we accept, first of all, that you were allowed to touch kids and that'd be okay? And then when did we accept men, and it's rappers, that's what they rap so hard and wear the chains and the clothes and they are doing who knows what behind closed doors. And these are the people that our kids look up to. I want to be a rapper. No, you should never want to be a rapper, ever. Money makes people lose all their integrity. And this is not all people, because I would not put everyone in the same category. There's some very good people in the world. I'm just talking about the ones who enjoy Babylon. They live here and they love it. They do whatever they want. They don't think there's any consequences to what they're doing. It's just exciting to be able to control people, tell them what to do, and make them do anything because they're trying to make it in the world, or trying to be a star, and this is what they're doing they have to do to make it. I don't I wouldn't say, other than the kids, because parents do, they take their kids and have them audition for certain stuff. So other than the kids, when adults decide, hey, I want to be a singer, or I want to be a rapper, or whatever in the business, they need to make sure that their contract is straight and dots all the I's, and that you make your own. I get to make at least how many records whatever, because they are doing it to you. They can drop you whenever they feel like it, say that you're hard to work with or whatever. So when they approach you and tell you this is what you have to do in order for us to put out a record for you, would you do what is necessary to get your record out? Or I think I heard that Maya was approached and she turned away. No, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to be a singer. Now, her career did go down just a little bit, but she became independent and she's doing quite well. She kept her integrity, and some people, that's more to them than anything else. One thing that I am upset about is for the kids. I don't understand why a parent would ever drop their child, their teenager or whatever, off to a stranger that they don't know, and leave them there for a year. You're not allowed to have chaperones anymore? Or I don't understand, because there's no way that I would leave my child in the hands of, especially Usher's mother. She said, I didn't know this man. She didn't even know Puff. It wasn't even like, oh, I've heard of him, because isn't he? She didn't even know him, and she left her son with him. And all the things that Usher, it was not good for him to be there. But it seems like to me that he's making it all right because he's a big star, and that was a long time ago, and I'm fine, which he's not fine. You can tell he's not. So yeah, they try to make it seem like, that's over. I'm over that. So I want to see how it turns out. P. Diddy or whoever else is going to fall down. I believe he thought that he could do whatever he wanted to do and not have any consequences. There's always consequences to sin. It might not happen, because I guess he's been doing this for quite a few years. So it may not happen then, but it's going to happen, because that's the wages of sin is death. That's what he promises. He does have an opportunity to repent and turn away from his sins, but I don't know how evil how much evil is in him. So some people seeps and holds on. He seems like from that he just can't, that he, it's a part of him. That's who he is. That's what he does. And he doesn't care if he's hurting people or ruining their career. I've never been in the position to be told if you want this, you have to do that. And so, since I can't say that I have,